Welcome back to CBS Mornings. This year's first direct test of abortion as an election issue suggests that voters will go to the polls to have their say. Kansas is the first state to have abortion rights on the ballot since the Supreme Court overturned the Roe v. Wade decision in June. There's been a huge increase in early voting for today's primary, and Caitlin Huey-Burns is in Olathe, a suburb in Kansas City, with more. Good morning.
Good morning, Jerika. Well, voters here in Kansas are voting on an amendment to the state's constitution that would remove protections for abortion. And if it passes, the Republican-led state legislature could enact further restrictions or a near total ban on the procedure. And voters here in Kansas have been telling us that this feels even bigger than a presidential level campaign.
Hi, how are you?
Knocking on doors and rallying voters in 90-degree heat. Activists on both sides of one of the most divisive issues in the country are making sure voters know that access to abortion is literally on the ballot. Walking down the streets in these suburban neighborhoods, it's easy to find very different points of view.
Ideally, of course, I think we would all love a total ban. We do live in a realistic world, so even if we could get restrictions, we would be very thankful and happy for that.
For Lori Mosqueda, the issue is personal.
When I was 15 years old, I accepted a ride home from work from a coworker, and he took me down to the river and left me there. I screamed no, and I wasn't heard then. He didn't listen to me. But I'm going to vote no, and people are going to listen. I am a Christian woman, but I had that choice back then, and I want every woman to have that choice.
Voting no will keep abortion rights in place. Voting yes will overturn them and allow the state legislature, which is controlled by Republicans, to act.
Do you think it would empower the state legislature to add restrictions?
Well, obviously the legislature can write new laws, but the trick is getting everyone on the same page. So it's going to be an uphill battle.
But as a lawmaker, do you want to see a ban?
Well, my personal opinion, I think we need more restrictions.
It's creating a manufactured health care crisis, and now it's like hundreds of phone calls.
Rebecca Tong is the co-executive director of a Wichita abortion clinic, which has seen an influx in calls from patients states away.
Several neighboring states have banned abortion already. They're coming here to Kansas. What does that mean for them?
It means that their state has left them behind, that they are going to be forced to carry their pregnancy further than they wanted.
If the measure passes tonight, abortions will still be legal here in Kansas, but only until the state legislature goes to act. And they come back into session in January. Vlad?
All right, Caitlin, thank you very much.